Hi, it's Sherry with Cowboy Country, and we're here at the L1 Lounge in Fantasyland Hotel, West Edmonton Mall, with CCMA Rising Star Award winner Kira Isabella. Kira, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
And congratulations on your win. How did that feel?
Thank you so much. I mean, it was such an incredible night for me. It was a dream come true, but I really took winning that award as acceptance into the Canadian country music family, which is all I've ever really wanted, so it's amazing.
When you heard your name, what was the first thing that went through your head?
Oh my gosh, I'm not kidding you. I genuinely didn't think I was going to win, and Dallas was right behind me, and I was like getting ready to turn around and give him a hug and congratulate him, so I had a good laugh at my face when I saw it on TV afterward. It was pretty priceless and really genuine, I swear, but I don't know, my jaw hit the floor and I was just so shocked and so happy, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to go up and say thank you, what am I going to do? Thank goodness I didn't forget anyone though, so it's okay.
No, that's good. And what did you do to celebrate?
Well, we went to the Olay party afterward, which was really awesome. It was cool. The Stellas performed and Hey Romeo, and it was really cool. I got to celebrate with my band after and my label, and it was perfect. It was a great night.
How did you get started in the music industry, Kira?
Yes, well, I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, and Ottawa has the Super X every year. And so I was 6 years old walking around the Super X with my dad, and we walked past the giant tiger stage. And on this giant tiger stage, there was about 10 kids, probably from around my age then, like 6 or 7 to like 14. And they were all performing and they were singing. And I was like, Daddy, oh my gosh, I want to do that. So my dad actually found the singing teacher who had the troupe of kids there, and her name is Trina Langthorne, and I have literally been seeing her ever since I was 6 years old. So that kind of got my start into music lessons and everything.
Wow.
Yes.
What was your musical inspiration growing up?
Oh my goodness. Well, my parents, they lived in Calgary. My dad was in the military. They lived in Cold Lake. And and so they have a really deep love of country music. So they kind of brought that back with them when we were in Ottawa. And so they were always playing country music. And growing up in Ottawa, I sang at like every wedding, every fair, every old age home. I can say for a fact that I have sang at every old age home in Ottawa. And so I sang everything. I really sang, you know, crooner songs, and I used to learn songs for people's weddings for them for their first dances and stuff, so everything. And then I remember Shania Twain's album Up came out when I was 12 years old, and I just remember it was the one with the pop side and the country side, and I just completely fell in love with the countryside, and I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? And she kind of opened the door for me to figure out all of these amazing women in country music who have really, you know, paved the way for me to do what I'm doing today. And I like to say she really helped me find my voice, because when I started singing country, that was just it for me. I was like, this is it. This is me.
With performing and your fans,
yes,
what do you enjoy the most about interacting with your fans?
I mean, I love meeting them just in general, because I find I have like the best fans ever, and they're so cute, and I can relate to all of them, you know what I mean? But what I really love is I've had a couple of people come up to me, a couple of girls come up and tell me, like, please never stop writing music. I'm gonna cry, but like that's just like probably the best compliment I could ever get. So, you know, when I really get to meet people and talk to them and they genuinely like my music, it's just like so heartwarming. And I love things that I get to do like at Landleys and stuff, where I get to do meet and greets afterward, you know, and sign things and take pictures and actually have conversations with the people that like my music. So yeah.
Kira, what would you say to date has been your career highlight?
I would have to say probably opening up for Carrie Underwood. Definitely. That was an absolutely incredible day when I found out that I was going to get to open for her 6 Canadian dates. Overwhelming, a little bit surreal, but absolutely the highlight for sure, definitely. And it was kind of cool because I won the CCMA Rising Star Award in Saskatoon, and then like 2 weeks later I got to come back and it all kind of came full circle, and I opened for Carrie in Saskatoon in the same stadium, so that was amazing, yeah.
If you could have 5 minutes with an artist, dead or alive, who would that be?
Oh my goodness, putting me on the spot here. You know what? I would have to say Faith Hill. Because I admire her so much as an artist. I mean, she's so stunning, and she just has such an amazing voice, and she also was one of the first artists like Shania Twain. I remember singing Like We Never Loved It All, her song with Tim McGraw. That song just touched my heart so much, and she really, you know, inspired me to start writing music and everything. So yeah, definitely Faith Hill. I love her so much.
Have you found so far anybody that you've met that completely starstruck, that you were kind of surprised that that happened?
Yes, oh my goodness. Twice.
Okay.
Carrie Underwood, when I got to meet her, Blown Away tour, I was definitely a little bit starstruck by her. She was like, if there's anything I can do, Kira, to make this, you know, a better experience for you, let me know. She said that to me. I was like, Carrie, it's perfect, don't worry, like this is amazing. And then at the CCMAs, it was really cool. Taylor Swift got her award, and so she was coming off, and I was kind of being ushered around to go and do my performance. So she was coming out as I was going in, and her people were kind of trying to, like, you know, shuffle her away, and she was like, no, 1 second, and she walked over to me and gave me a hug and told me that my acceptance speech was really cute, and she wished me luck with my career, and she was so incredible. So I was kind of just like, whoa, Taylor Swift just took, you know, like 3 whole minutes out of her ridiculously busy night to say congratulations to me. So that was very, very cool. And her mom said it too. It was so sweet. Yeah, her mom was there. It was amazing.
Growing up and getting started, Kira, was your family supportive of your dreams?
Oh my goodness.
Helping you along, doing what you think.
Yes, I would not be close to where I am if it weren't for my parents. I have the most supportive parents in the whole world. Like I said, I was 6 years old and I was like, Daddy, I want to do that. And my dad was like, all right, let's get her in there. You know what I mean? Because I guess I was always singing around the house as a kid and stuff. And yeah, so my family has been incredible. Like growing up, I would look up singing competitions like up to 8 hours away online and call my mom at work, send her the link and be like, will you take me here? And my mom would be like, all right, we'll plan it out, we'll go. So I just have the most amazing. Supportive family, yeah.
Is your family musical, or are you the only one who?
My whole family is musical, absolutely. Yeah, my brother, actually, he would never sing for you, he's really shy, but he can sing, and he plays guitar and he plays drums. My mom is, again, she would never sing for you, but she has a beautiful voice. Like my earliest memories are of her singing to me. Yeah, so my whole mom's side of the family, they all sing, and my dad's side is kind of more instruments. I have a cousin who's like a virtuoso on the cello, and yeah, so I have a very musical family, yes.
Wow. So I know you play the guitar. Do you play anything else?
Unfortunately, no. I really like to learn steel guitar.
Yes.
That would be awesome. Banjo. I have a list. Bagpipes. I would like to learn how to play. I'm half Scottish, so that'd be pretty awesome. Bagpipes. Yeah, and piano, but I have really little hands, so it could be hard, but I'm working on it.
And did I read right that your dad taught you how to play guitar?
He did, yes. I expressed interest in playing the guitar. My dad played guitar his whole life. His brother as well, like I said, very musical family. And he put me in lessons that I stayed in for about a week and got bored with. So my dad kind of taught me pretty much every basic chord, and then I kind of just learned by ear. I still don't read music, so yeah. My parents definitely keep me grounded. Absolutely, they definitely help to do that. And I have a really, really good group of friends from high school, probably 4 girlfriends, honestly, that I really keep in touch with and stuff when I'm on the road, and they never will treat me any differently. You know, they're so happy for me because they know that I've wanted this my whole entire life, but no, they'll never treat me differently, definitely not.
When you have downtime, what's your favorite thing to do?
Well, see my friends. A lot of them actually go to school in Montreal now, so whenever I'm home in Ottawa, I spend a couple days with my parents and then try to make it to Montreal and like spend a little bit of time with my friends. And I mean, we really don't get to see each other at all, pretty much. So when we're together, we kind of just catch up, you know. But I'm a really, really big reader also. My band will tell you I'm a big dork. And big long van trips, I'll have my glasses on with my little Sony e-reader reading all the time. But yeah, and I mean writing music whenever I can, and yeah, normal stuff.
Do you enjoy writing?
I love writing. Yeah, absolutely. I have been writing my whole entire life. I mean, ever since I was little, I've been writing poems and little short stories, mostly poetry. I've always been really, really captivated by poetry. But I realized kind of in the past 4 years that I can take what I wrote in a poem and translate it into a song, you know? I remember I was going through one of my books one day. Actually, it's if you open up my album, Love Me Like That, the little pink book on the inside booklet is like the first booklet that I ever wrote a full song in. Yeah, so it's really, really cool. All of the stuff on it is really personal. But yeah, so in the past 4 years, I've kind of been learning a lot about songwriting. I've gotten to write with some incredible musicians. I have some amazing, amazing writers on my album. Walt Altridge, Jason Phelps, I mean, so yeah, they've definitely taught me well, and I'm trying to learn soak it all up, and yeah, I really love writing, definitely.
No, that's excellent.
Yeah.
I know you're having a birthday here in a couple weeks.
Actually, everybody keeps saying this on Wikipedia and stuff.
Yes?
It's wrong.
No.
It is. My birthday is September 18th,
Oh.
so it passed. So I'm 19, but it's not you. It's okay. It's the internet. Everybody, it's my bio. Everybody gets it wrong.
That needs to get changed.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, September 18th is my birthday. So
Okay,
I had it already.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Did you do anything?
Well,
great
actually,
on the road?
I wasn't home. I was actually in Toronto. I was getting ready with rehearsals for my band for Carrie, and I got to go to a really cool place called Soho House in Toronto, and it was actually awesome because it hadn't opened yet technically. So yeah, I had a really, really good birthday, and I got to go with some people from Sony, and it was amazing.
Why did you choose country music over any other genre?
That's a very good question. Like I said, I grew up singing everything. You know, I grew up singing R&B. My singing teacher was really amazing like that. I would come into my lesson every week, and she wouldn't make me do anything. She would be like, "All right, Kira, what do you want to sing? Let's do it." And so when I found Shania Twain, I remember getting that album, and I kid you not, I literally got it probably at noon, and by 8 o'clock that night, I knew every song, every word. I listened to it. I swear, that CD probably didn't work after like a week because I listened to it so much. But I kind of just realized singing it, when my voice came out singing country music, it just, it just felt right, and like that's my voice. So I love Shania. She really helped me find my voice. I was in my friend Emily's car, and my 3 friends were in the back, and I was in the front seat, and we had the windows down, and we were in traffic. Traffic was just crawling. And I heard this song that I recognized coming from like 3 cars down, like blasting it. So I like kind of looked back and popped my head out the window, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys, go to Y101, which is the country station in Ottawa." So we turned it on, and it was me, and it was so cool. It had the little thing saying Kira Isabella, love me like that, going across, and I stuck my head out, and I was like, "That's me!" They were like, "Sure." But yeah, all my friends freaked out, and I believe I cried, actually. I was crying and laughing, and it was an amazing day. Calling my mom.
Oh, that's
Then
cool.
she cried.
Yeah, that's neat. All right, and the very last question I want to ask, aside from our 20 questions, is your bio on your Twitter is, "I believe in music the same way some people believe in fairy tales," which I find is beautiful. Can you explain why you chose that and what that means to you?
Like I said, I can't say that I wrote that. I found that, but it really, really spoke to me. I mean, ever since I was very, very little, there's little girls that identify with, princesses and all that stuff, but I kind of always just got really lost in music, and my whole entire life and dreams and everything I've ever wanted have just been put into music. So I really do believe in it the way that, some little girls when they were little believed in fairy tales. I always knew that I would have to do this my whole life.
I want to thank Kira Isabella for spending some time with us. Be sure to pick up your copy of her latest CD, Love Me Like That. It is well worth it. I highly recommend it. Thank you, Kira.
Thank you so much.